We're here. We've made it. We're in the final section of lesson 3-4. One more section than we're used to, but we'll get through it. We're going to look at proving and ruling a journal. So with proving a journal page, what exactly we're talking about is just making sure that everything adds up so that it's equal. So what you want to do is you want to add each of the amount columns. So you want to have all the columns there, your general, sales, and cash, all those three different generalized columns that are in that journal. Then we want to add the debit column totals and then add the credit column totals. So we'll take these two numbers, the debit column totals as well as the credit column totals that we've gotten from each one of those columns in there. Then we want to verify that both of these totals are equal, so that $10,253 is equal to $10,253. That way because our debits must always equal our credits, so we want to make sure that those are equaling out. Now ruling a journal page. So the first thing that we do is we take a ruler and we draw a single line all the way through to the bottom, or through the bottom of the page. The second one is we write the date. When are we actually carrying this forward, or when are we ending this journal page? So we're ending it on August 20th. The third one is we want to write carried forward there. That way we know it's been carried forward to the next page. The fourth step is to write each column total so that we have 3,543, 5,750, 1,960, 6,710, as well as $2,543 all the way across. So we just want to make sure that each one is adding up. And then once we've added all those, we rule double lines. So we draw two lines underneath with our ruler to let us know that we have reached the end of the amounts that we're carrying forward. Now when we're starting a new journal page, we want to go through a few steps. The first one is write the page number. So now we're on page 2 of the journal. Second step is to write the date. We're on August 20th. We're on August 20th because that's where we write brought forward into the account title column. We want to put a check mark also placed in the post reference. And this will make sense as we continue to move forward, but just place that check mark in the post reference. The fourth step is we want to record the column totals brought forward from the previous page. So we want to make sure that each one of these totals is accurate from what we had before for step 4, is what you want for each one when we're starting that new journal page. Now we want to prove and rule a journal at the end of the month. Very similar steps. We start off by ruling a single line, drawing that ruler and just drawing a line down the bottom. On the next line, we want to write the date of the 31st, and then instead of writing carried forward, we write the word totals. That way we know that these are the totals of each column for that month. Then we want to write each column total. So we've got all of those totals carrying across there from our general debit, general credit, sales credit, cash debit, and cash credit columns. And then step 5 is to rule the double lines, where we just draw the double lines letting us know we have reached the end of that page and all of those totals are there accurately. Some standard accounting practices, so we're going to go through a few of them. Let's say you make an error. The first thing you can do is just simply cross it out and then write the correct amount on there. Like you see here, we had 3,500. We accidentally added a 0. It's 350. Second step, if we got the date wrong, we can just erase that so that we know we were actually on the 28th. Maybe supplies expense, we can erase that, just make it supplies in case we mess that up. Rent expense can do the same thing. We can just cross that out and just completely cross out that entire journal entry if necessary. 6, what we have there, we always want to make sure we put the zeros on the end here. That way we know that we didn't forget to add the cents. There was actually no cents that should be in there. 7, you just want to make sure that you have those double lines and you're doing the same thing, that both of these are equal. 8, that you have 8, you want to make sure that you have a double line down there. And then 9, the ruler is neatness is very important in accounting practices. So you use the ruler so that everything looks straight and defined in that one. And a term review is proving cash. And that's it for lesson 3-4. That's it for chapter 3. We'll see you for the work together, and hopefully this is all making a lot of sense to you.